And now Roxas' story will finally come to a close, and Sora's story can finally begin. Hey Diz, what's up?
At last, the Keyblade's chosen one.
Well, one of them at least.
Who are you talking to? Me? Or Sora?
Well, Sora's behind me and I'm facing forward, so...
You reside in darkness.
Does he really? I don't know. I thought nobody's were like in between or whatever.
Move about the realm of light and destroy.
But he can do that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Why? Who are you?
I am a servant of the world.
Uh-huh. Anything to avoid saying who you really are, huh?
Consider yourself a tool at best.
Well, Roxas is a tool, I suppose.
Was that supposed to be a joke?
You know I can't feel humor. Ah, you sure got him.
My apologies.
I'm just a hologram, sorry.
Data-based projection.
I love this. He's just so fucking frustrated at this point. He's just so done with the bullshit. I kind of love it. The little skyward scream. Oh man, you did it! Roxas gains 200 experience points. And I don't know what's the deal with this right here. Stop it, please. No, seriously, stop it.
Come, over here.
He teleports like on the other side of the room. No, over here. Teleports back again. No, 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 over here.
I hate you so much.
You should share some of that hate.
I hate you, but I fucking hate you, man.
Far too nice for his own good.
No! My heart belongs to me.
Like, who's anything about hearts? Ah, shit. Now the biggest chicken in the world is gonna come out and fight Roxas.
Sora.
Oh no, Sora, never mind. Hello. Finally, our main character. Hooray! If only he wasn't wearing such short shorts. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how this giant egg machine went from Castle Oblivion to underneath the Twilight Town. The Twilight Town mansion, I really don't know. Yeah, you know, I noticed something. Wow, we're just now seeing the beginning logo after 4 videos. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay, we're done. Roxas is gone, at least for a while. Yeah, there's that little flicker thing again. It's kind of annoying, but again, not me. It's the game itself on the TV, not me. Mickey! Oh, thank God, we're seeing more Disney characters. Wow, an actual Disney character in motion. You know, not in a flashback. It's only been, what, like 3 hours? 3.5 hours? Well, I remember it said like 4 hours. It said I had 4 hours of gameplay after leaving Jensen's tower, I think, so... Of course, that was with me, like, excluding a couple things, like the money-making minigames and stuff. Oh, boy. Yeah, but, you know, I only noticed recently, but Sora isn't even wearing, like, pants. He's wearing, like, a bodysuit. I don't know, I guess I just never really looked closely enough to realize. Yeah, it's just a red, like, one-piece clothing. I'm not really sure what to call it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not like a shirt and pants, is it? He's just wearing a shirt to be fashionable or something. Hey, Jiminy.
You mean we were asleep?
Yeah, no shit.
I guess we must have been, or I didn't think we'd be so drowsy.
When do you think we went to sleep?
Okay, let's recap the first game.
Let's see.
Oh, I love this part right here.
Defeated Ansem,
Yep.
restored peace to the world.
I just love how casually he says that. Restore peace to the world. Yeah.
I think that's right.
I don't know, I just love the way he just says that so casually.
What does your journal say, Jiminy?
Oh yeah, Jiminy's fucking journal here. Yeah, as useful as that is. Not.
Thank nominate.
Yeah, and of course now they're all fucking confused. Like, who the hell's Nominee? Yeah, maybe you should have written some actual details in there, Jiminy. like who Nominee is, what she did, what she looks like, where we can find her.
Find out where we are.
Also, fuck you, Donald. Such a dick. Yo, just for that, I decided to give the elven bandana to Goofy instead of Donald. Yeah, just looking through their abilities. Nothing, we don't have too much right now, but yeah, again, all of Roxas's stuff went over to Sora. Yes, there we go. For Goofy, not for Donald, because he's a dick to Jiminy Cricket. Yep, so it feels nice. Finally, we get to play as the actual main character after 2.5 hours or whatever. Oh yeah, something I actually neglected to mention, mainly because I just wasn't aware of it, but Jiminy's voice actor for this game, Eddie Carroll, passed away like 8 years ago. I kind of feel bad for never mentioning it until now. And unfortunately, Nominee was unable to erase Sora's intense need to burn things. Just like how he set fire to literally every fucking boss in Chain of Memories. Its pyromania, it was unable to be quelled by Nominee. I think that's the right word, quelled. Yeah. Yeah, I do like this little bit, like this little addition, how like Donald and Goofy would sometimes wander around an area instead of following behind Sora. I think it's a nice little touch. Yeah, we didn't see them passing through the forest because Sora burned it to the ground as they passed through. They just didn't want to show that carnage. Well, technically, he's right on a number of ways.
Guess I must have imagined.
Okay, good. Now go shopping for bigger clothes, please. Yeah, but now I'll never be able to not imagine Sora as a pyromaniac. Just imagining how he went about Chain of Memories and fighting all the bosses, like in a more realistic sense. He was literally just burning a whole bunch of people alive. It's kind of gruesome when you think about it.
Now you know. This is our spot.
Oh, Tanner's got a stick up his ass today.
What? You're new around here, right? I'm Pence.
Nah, I guess Pence does kind of have detailed eyes.
But we got stuff to do, so.
I guess it was just a default face last time.
My name's Olette. Hey, did you finish up the summer homework yet? Independent studies are the worst, huh?
Homework.
What is this Holmes work?
Hey, what are your names?
Oh, here it begins.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy.
Ah, boy.
Hey there.
It begins.
Sora, Donald, Goofy.
God, they say the name in that exact order so many fucking times.
He had a black coat on, so I couldn't see his face.
And also, Pence sure does like to mime stuff.
Big round ears.
Should I do an interpretive dance for you? Of course, who else could it be?
Where'd you see him?
You know what, I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go look up a game script and see how many times they say Sora, Donald, Goofy. Let's see here.
Later.
Let's see. Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Yeah, let's get to the station.
Darn it. This transcript I looked up is, it also includes, like, actions and stuff. So we'll say, like, Sora, Donald, and Goofy did X and X. So I can't get a accurate reading. Oh, well. But it's probably said at least, like, 30 times, at least. You know, in some variation. Where's Sora? And that's Donald, and that's Goofy, you know? Or, it gets very old very fast, because it's always that exact order.
Hey, you. Where'd you come from?
Oh, hello.
You here to pick a fight with us or something?
No, what?
Fight? We're not here to fight.
Don't be such a dick.
Okay, smart Alex. Time to teach you how to behave in my town.
Oh, shit.
Bring it.
Fight, 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 fight.
One moment.
Ah, what? I was watching from the bushes and I couldn't help but overhear.
Fight. Why not make it a proper struggle?
Was this guy just like watching from around the corner or something?
I'm a really big fan.
I have all your merchandise.
In other words,
I have a clip of your hair I keep under my pillow.
You handled the tournament with real style.
Can I sniff you real quick?
Dominated the title match. But I just can't get enough. Don't you see?
I dream about you. I dream about us together and we're happy.
And what's your name?
Sora.
Sora. If you want to fight a match,
Yeah, so you can fight Hayner, Cypher, and Setzer in struggle matches here if you want. But the only thing it gets you is that when you beat Setzer, you will get him in Jiminy's journal to help complete it. That's literally the only thing you get out of it. I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't think you get money. You don't get money. You don't get any accessories or armor, I don't think. Just a way to fill up the journal. Yeah, and you have to fight Hayner and Cypher like 10 times before you can fight Setzer. It's so dumb. But whatever, it's just a stupid little... I'm not gonna show it off. It's not important at all. Nope, not here. Oh, hello. God damn it, it's these guys again. Or the Heartless. Yeah, I do like this little moment where he kind of recognizes it, but not quite. Or maybe he's just like, wait, that's not a Heartless symbol. Yeah, this is like one of the many times in the game where you'll fight a whole bunch of generic, weak enemies, but then after a minute, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are like, they keep coming. We can't fight anymore. Someone help us, please. And then someone swoops in and kills like 2 of them. And then suddenly the enemies stop reappearing. It happens often enough to be noticeable. Let's put it that way. And I really don't like that crap. Because again, it's always like the weakest enemies. Dusks, shadows, that sort of thing. It's never like fucking berserkers or Neo shadows or... an army of Darkseids or something. Oh yeah, speaking of which, I think we saw Darkseid in one of those flashbacks that Roxas had of Sora. I kind of blanked out during those, to be perfectly honest. I think he appeared in one of them, and that would be his only appearance in this game. Yeah, never actually physically appears, but whatever. Can't win them all. Well, at least this is a nice way to level up. Yep, see, I got a defense increase, a combo boost. That's always nice. Yeah, the combo boosts definitely are nice for when I get the Decisive Pumpkin. Probably my favorite Keyblade in this game. And maybe partly because it's from Halloween Town. I'm a little bit biased, in case you didn't notice. But it genuinely is really fucking powerful. See, like, oh no, like 3 more Dusks. We're never gonna win. Yeah, then Mickey comes, kills those 5, and then they just stop reappearing for no reason. Come on, help me, Mickey. Yeah. He's so badass. Yeah, see, and then they just stop spawning. For no reason. Oh man, it's golden. I want that one.
Board the train and leave town. The train knows the way.
There's a drug debt that's under your name somehow. I'll sort it all out with Miguel. You just leave and lay low for a while, okay?
The king? Was that really him?
No, it must have been another mouse with a Keyblade.
I know it was.
Okay, now we just won't follow him. Remember this? I took a picture of it.
Locked in the realm of darkness, right?
Didn't we already go over this?
Saw him. And if the king is here, that means Riku's here.
Well, maybe.
Well, I'm gonna go look for Riku. Then he and I can go back to the islands together.
And we can finally start dating. I mean, doing sword fights again.
Gosh, Sora, do you have to ask?
I love Goofy's face there.
Your face.
Okay, it's not that funny.
Guys, let's stick together for one more journey.
It's like they go into the train station. Riku's just waiting for him. Okay, journey's over. Time to split back up.
Oh yeah. Come on.
They're going. Hey, Sora. Oh, hey, Riku. Okay, journey's over. Time to go back home. See you, Donald. See you, Goofy. I don't know how we got that, but whatever. Oh yeah, and I think you automatically get all the secret reports. I don't quite remember. But I'll get them all either way and show them off near the end of the game.
Nothing.
But we came to see you off. It just seemed like something we all
Yeah, so even these are the real versions of Hayner Pentadolette, in case that wasn't obvious, but somehow they seem to remember Roxas, sort of. Even though they never met him and only the data versions did, so I guess they're remembering him through Sora, through the data versions somehow. I don't know. It's stupid friendship, heart bullcrap. Who cares?
They're the same.
Yeah.
And it was never brought up again. And then they just shrug it off.
please.
Yeah, I love it. They just bring it up. They're just bring it up and then they just immediately drop it. So is anyone else seeing that giant purple train, or is it just me?
Can't help feeling like we won't see this town again.
If only that were the case.
You're thinking too much.
Yeah, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it again in this very fucking game. Come on. And then Kingdom Hearts 3 will roll around, and we get to play some Game & Watch games. Yeah, again, at the time of this recording, that trailer dropped like 3 days ago. So it's still a little bit fresh on my mind. I mean, I guess it looks kind of interesting, I suppose. I mean, I guess they might be fun, but I mean, I don't really care that much. I mean, it's not like I dislike it, but I just don't really care either. Yeah, and since you won't be going back here for a while, you should open up any chests you see. I mean, again, you don't really get too much out of them. Some potions, healing items, that stuff. Nothing you can't, like, wait and get later. I think you could probably get more treasure chests if you explored the rest of the Twilight Town, but I decided not to. Yeah, and, again, I won't be a stickler for treasure chests. I'll get them if I come across them, but I'm not gonna go and show off the location of every single one or anything.
Okay, let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Bye.
Hey, Sora? You sure?
Yeah, see, so somehow they're remembering Roxas through Sora, through the data, memories, or something.
Why do you ask?
I don't know, some dumb metaphysical bullshit.
I don't know.
I don't know, okay. Sora's crying, okay. Okay, he needs a nap, okay.
You okay?
Yeah. Don't know where it came from.
Pull it together.
Oh man, such a dweeb.
Right. See ya.
Ah, man, you see that guy cry? What a wuss. Yeah, I know, right? Man, what a dweeb. God, what a pussy. Oh, jeez. Isn't he embarrassed? Yeah, and I get it, though. He's crying because of Roxas and something like that. Or no, not something like that. That's exactly it. It's like Roxas, who's now inside of him, is crying because he misses them and yada yada yada. Look at Sora. He looks so fucking depressed right here. Just leaning over. Look, he just looks so depressed. He looks so defeated. You can't even see his face. Or now you can, though. And of course, it's default face. Yeah, again, we better not get any default face in Kingdom Hearts 3. There will be just no fucking excuse, you know? Yep, it's definitely a ball.
You know? I'm sad.
I don't know. I just love the blunt way he says that. Guys, I'm sad. See here, this is my sad face. And I love how they just shrug this off and don't acknowledge it in any way. Like, oh, now we're in space. Okay. Sure. Oh, okay, there's Mr. Freeman and the G-Man flying by. Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the multiverse, entirely near these train tracks. Whatever.
Guess that's that.
Let's go.
Yeah, and this is another Final Mix exclusive cutscene.
Homes to return to.
I know, we'll become a traveling band. I'll be the lead singer. Nominate can play the tambourines. And a hooded guy, you can play the drums. It'll be the worst band ever.
And someone I want to see.
Nominate doesn't even get a real instrument.
Same here.
Well, not like a band would have going on the road.
You think you might let us go? I know you're here to get rid of us, but...
Stab. Nope.
Diz wants to get rid of me?
Yeah, it's not like he's very subtle about it. I know he told me that every day. I thought he was just kidding. Yeah.
I owe you both.
So how does he know that Axel helped out Sora? Or Naminé?
You helped us.
Yeah, how does he know that anyway? I mean, obviously about Naminé he knows, but... Or I guess Naminé could have just told him, I guess. Yeah, I'm not really sure where Naminé goes for the rest of the game. She kind of as far as I recall, she doesn't pop up again until like the very end. So I'm not really sure where she goes. She goes off in some other world to draw crappy art. I'm gonna draw Sora and Riku kissing. It'll be so kawaii. Wait, so who's driving? Ah, finally, someplace that is not Twilight Town. Thank God. Although, technically, this is a part of Twilight Town, quote-unquote. Because you have to actually go to Twilight Town on the world map to get here. Yep, Yensid's Tower. Oh, bye. Yeah, I like how this makes him nervous. But the train traveling to Aurora Borealis on a train track in the middle of space doesn't affect him at all. But it vanishing, that's what makes him all nervous and scared. Yeah, of course, there's the big plot point here that, or retroactively a plot point, or plot hole, rather, that Donald and Goofy don't recognize this place, even though they were here in Birth by Sleep. And of course, the other plot hole about how they don't seem to know what a Keyblade is in Kingdom Hearts 1, even though they very clearly see a couple of them in Birth by Sleep. But whatever. Yeah, Nomura even acknowledges it. He even said like, oh yeah, I guess they just forgot or something. Like when he got called out on it, he's just like, oh, I don't know, they forgot, I guess. It's good to hear you again, Pete. Especially now that he's not, like, Captain Justice or anything. Fuck that noise.
See, it don't matter how tough he is. Once he's a heartless, he'll do as I say.
It's always good to hear Jim Cummings.
That's right. They're those things that come out of the darkness in folks' hearts. Why, with all those heartless at her side, my dear friend Maleficent...
Dear friend? I don't think that's how she views you, Pete. Just saying.
Since I got me a debt to pay, I'm going round to a bunch of different worlds and building an army of heartless, special for her.
So, what's he doing? He's just peeking inside the lobby room for some reason.
Anyway, go on, Scram. I'm behind schedule as it
I'm surprised he doesn't recognize Goofy or Donald's voices. They're very distinct. Especially Donald's.
It's you.
Oh man, it's Pete. I didn't see that coming.
What are you two Nimrods doing here?
What are you doing here?
We sure do. Pete's been causing trouble for ages.
Yeah, uh-huh.
His Majesty...
He hurt someone's feelings, so the Queen Minnie threw him into another dimension.
I wonder how he escaped.
Yeah, so again, from what I understand, like, calling someone your majesty, like, if you refer to someone's majesty in Japan, it's always gender neutral, whether they're specifically a boy or a girl. So the Japanese version, they just said, like, gender neutral majesty banished him. In the English, the dub probably just assumed, oh, King Mickey. Yeah, who else? So I think that's probably where that plot hole, rather, came to be.
She's toast.
Or maybe Nomura just changed it, who knows.
Can't help you now.
At least I'm pretty sure that whole Japanese thing is right, I think. I remember hearing about it, but I'm not 100% positive.
Well, we might have had something to do with it.
Yeah, we might have killed her. What are you gonna do about it?
Heartless Squad, round up!
I do love how Pete is able to control Heartless without any negative side effects. Like, a whole bunch of other villains who control Heartless get, like, consumed by the darkness and it becomes their downfall. But Pete, nope, he's completely fine with it. Controls Heartless for, you know, at least a decade or so, and he's completely fine. I love that. It's a little bit silly. That Pete, of all fucking people, can control Heartless for this long with 0 side effects.
You just wait.
Maybe I should have summoned stronger Heartless than that. Oh well.
Messes with the mighty Pete.
So, Mighty Pete, who lives in this tower anyway?
Rapunzel? No, that's Kingdom Hearts 3, never mind.
You don't know, eh? Well, it's old Yen Sid. Of course, he's probably a heartless by now.
I somehow doubt that. Yep, there's that plot hole again. Of course, by the time this game was released, it wasn't, of course, but
Yes,
he became
he
one.
was the king's teacher.
Wow, sounds powerful.
Alright, see ya, Pete. And of course, the funny thing is, he decides to just leave. He just doesn't pursue them. He's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Too much work. I'm out of here. Yeah, messing around with our world, Yeah, because, you know, Pete does such dastardly things like cheating in a go-kart race and hurting people's feelings and trying to steal ice cream. The absolute horror. Should have thrown him into an alternate dimension years ago. Seriously. That was the dumbest fucking thing. Like, I was expecting Pete to, like, from the way they were talking, I thought Pete was, like, trying to overthrow King Mickey or Queen Minnie or something. But nope, just hurting people's feelings and kind of being a dick. And cheating in go-kart races, so... but enough about that. It's good. It's also really good to fight Heartless again. Of course, I do like the generic nobodies, though. I do enjoy them. I find them to be pretty unique. But still, I like the Heartless more. Gee, I wonder which way we're supposed to go. Could it possibly be the up arrow door? I wonder. Or AKA, the only door we haven't gone through in that room yet. Yeah, that's a little bit of an annoyance in this game, is that they like there's a lot of cutscenes where it's basically just like Sora and whoever his partners are at the time standing in a room, and then the camera pans over to the way they're supposed to go. It's especially annoying if there's only like 1 or 2 like exits to that room, so it's like, yeah, no fucking shit. Like, yeah, go in the up arrow door? Yeah, no duh. Yeah, don't fucking say. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I mean, for one thing, it treats, you know, the player character like a fucking idiot, for one thing. And also because it's just a waste of time, because they take like 10 seconds. It's like, okay, yeah, we get it, go through that door. You don't need to point it out to us. Well, yeah, I guess.
Well, it's a good thing we're on the job then.
So, the worlds aren't at peace after all?
Aww. Well, looks like you fucked up, Sora. You didn't do nearly as good of a job as you should have. But maybe you can change things around in this game, huh? Oh yes, more AP. Yeah, next level I get the experience boost, which is going to be helpful. Yeah, I kind of mentioned this before, but getting to level 99 in this game is a cakewalk. Especially once you get the Goldwing Keyblade. Because basically you get like 3 times as much experience points using that, and the experience ability combined.
Hey there.
Hey, old dude. And he's like, ah, nah, it's okay, it's cool. I love Yen Sid. I love it. Like, in this game, he's just like the exposition guy who rattles off near the beginning of the game and then just fucks off. But like, with each passing game, he becomes more and more important. Like, I really like it. Especially considering he's such a minor Disney character. He had one major appearance in the entirety of Disney before this game, in Fantasia. I think he probably made like a couple of cameos in like House of Mouse or something, which I think came out before Kingdom Hearts 2. And like he probably appeared in a couple like old CD-ROM games or something. But like in terms of major appearances, this is like the first one since Fantasia. And he just gets more and more important. Yeah, he mentions the Door to Light in this conversation, which is like the last time it ever gets mentioned, I think, as far as I recall. Or no, actually, Sora says it like near the end of the game. It's like, oh, the Door to Light. But like, it was kind of made a big deal how Sora was gonna be the one to open the door to the light. But it's not like, I guess it opens at the end of the game. But for one thing, Sora doesn't open it. And number two, it doesn't do anything important aside getting Sora and Riku home. Yeah, see, here we go. Like, I would think opening the door to light would be like drowning out all the darkness in the Heartless or something, but apparently, according to Sora at the end of this game, the door to light is just a portal to Destiny Islands. If that's even the door to light. I mean, Sora might just think it is, kind of like how he thought that door at the end of the first game was Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, he's lying. There's nothing valuable in that book. All it does is recap the first game and Chain of Memories in extremely vague ways. Like, oh yeah, there was a boy, he had memory problems. Okay, that was Chain of Memories. Like, yeah, it's not helpful at all. It doesn't tell you jack shit. Like, it's not even a good recap, because it's so vague. Actually, it's a mysterious tower, Goofy, not a strange tower. And I do love his fucking bookcases. Like, there's some bookcases where there's, like, one book in them. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, there's, like, several bookcases where it's just, like, one book or two books. Like, see, this is, like, it's, like, a very vague recap of the first game. Like, see, like, it's so vague it could mean pretty much anything. But, of course, obviously, it's supposed to be a recap of Kingdom Hearts 1. But even then, it's not really helpful because it doesn't tell you anything. Like, even if you did need a recap, this doesn't really give you enough to work with. Yep, and again, because I didn't play Chain of Memories before playing this game, I was so fucking lost on who Naminé was, why they were asleep, why their memories were all jumbled up. I was so annoyed that I didn't know the answer, and that the answer was never very clear. It wasn't explained very clearly, you know? So I didn't like that.
Wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still running around?
Your past endeavors did prevent an immense effusion of Heartless from the Great Darkness.
So is there a Great Darkness now?
However, the Heartless are darkness made real, and darkness yet lingers in every heart.
But what about the Princesses of Heart?
Fewer, but while darkness exists,
Which, if you think about it, only has 5 actual princesses.
difficult to eliminate.
Kairi doesn't seem to be one, and Belle isn't. Yeah, because Belle is still the Beast's girlfriend, so technically she's still a commoner.
Heartless would go away.
Or alternatively, we kill everyone with darkness in their hearts. That sounds like a better idea. We shall burn them all. Sora, no, you can't do that. Ah, I see you had a Donald hologram all set up.
If one such as you, Donald,
I love this. He just needlessly picks on Donald. He could have just said, like, if a person gives into the darkness. But no, he decides to just use Donald as an example for no reason. I love it.
Heartless are always lurking.
Yeah, it's just a dick move. I love it.
Never let your guard down.
He's very dramatic. I kind of like it. It turns out these holograms are activating from a switch underneath the desk. The hand motions are completely pointless.
And will, be they evil or good, becomes a heartless
So basically a heartless is a heart and a nobody is a body, essentially. So wrap your head around that. A heartless is a heart, but a nobody is something that doesn't exist but is a body without a heart. So whatever.
as its body fades from existence.
Yeah, its body fades from existence.
Bodies do not truly exist.
But they are bodies, and without hearts, whatever, who knows, I don't care.
Seem to have feelings, but this is a ruse. They only
We are a part of the ruse cruise, you see.
You must not be deceived.
Donald looks really freaked out there. Look at him. What is he okay?
Don't exist.
Donald, you alright, buddy? Aha, it was a trap. Now fight for your lives.
Being you see before you is known as a dusk.
Yeah, it's pretty rare that that a character actually says the name of one of the generic enemies out loud.
There are others, some larger, some with frightened.
Some are really fucking annoying, like the Berserkers.
Be vigilant. On your journey, you will meet an alarming
Yeah, you know, actually that's not very true. You don't really meet that many nobodies.
to do you.
You mostly fight Heartless, honestly. Nobodies only appear in like 2 or 3 worlds.
They are nothing but
Like Twilight Town, Hollow Bastion, and World That Never Was is pretty much it. Like, I think they might appear like once or twice in a couple Disney Worlds, but that's about it. Like, I know they aren't in like the Pride Lands or Halloween Town. Well, yeah, they are in Port Royal. They're not in Atlantica. They're not in the Beast Castle, I don't think.
formed a group called
I don't think they're in the Land of Dragons.
It commands the lesser nobodies.
Organization 13.
Boy, that sounds familiar. Well, I guess they actually never did call themselves Organization 13 in Chain of Memories. Just the organization.
Function in a higher manner. They can think and plan
And also they have really dumb haircuts.
towards a goal. What that goal is, we do not know.
It probably involves hearts in some way, but...
King sensed the danger and journeyed forth to fight it. He found the Dark Realm's Keyblade and with it closed the door.
Yeah, so speaking of which, can we trade Keyblades? The golden one's a lot cooler than mine, and I kind of want it.
As he seeks the answer to the riddle of the Nobodies and Organization 13.
Especially why they still call themselves Organization 13 when 5 of their members are dead.
First.
Well, 6, kind of.
Well, we won't.
Yeah, like half their members are dead or are a part of Sora now, so...
Who is? 'Cause the two
And Axel has gone rogue, so that's like 7.
after defeating Ansem.
So, before you go, you will need
So at this point, it's pretty much Organization 6.
those look a bit too small for you.
It's kind of creeping me out.
There, you'll find 3 good fairies. If you
They're 3 mediocre fairies, I suppose.
appropriate garments.
Gorge, Sora, you sure are growing fast.
I guess.
Donald's silent laughter off to the side. Yep, so that was a whole bunch of exposition, talking about nobodies and heartless and yada yada yada. I mean, it was all very clear cut, really. I wonder what they're arguing about. I think they're arguing about whether Yen Sid is really hot or not. And I think it's a good thing we cannot hear the specifics.
Riku and the King. I don't care who this organization is or what it's planning. With the 5 of us, I mean 6 of us, there's nothing to worry
So wait, who's number 6? Yen Sid? Roxas? I don't know. Am I missing something? Oh yeah, and here's all these little mirrors kind of reference the various dry forms. Like that first one was like the anti-form, and I think that was, I'm not sure which one that was. Yeah, that one's limit form, wisdom, and then valor. I think valor form is called like brave form in Japan or something. But they decided to call it valor because it was kind of a cooler name in the English dub, I think. Or like it translated better, I think. I'm not 100% positive.
Well, look who's here, dears. Sora, Donald, and Goofy. if you're looking for clothes, you come to the right place.
Let's make him look fabulous, girls. Did Merryweather just tap him on the butt? I do love this little bit, though. You know, pink, blue, green. No.
Oh, now, dears.
It does go on a little bit too long, though.
You like this better?
Like, I think they probably could have cut this little scene in half. It would have been better.
Are you certain?
He's just frozen in place. He is so appalled by those ugly colors. Like they picked the ugliest fucking shade of green, red, and blue. Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, I like green. It's my favorite color, but those are like the ugliest shades of green ever. I mean, he's right.
Together now, dears. And no more squabbling.
Kaboom! He's gibbed on the spot.
Oh my.
Now, actually, I do like the Kingdom Hearts 2 clothing. It's pretty nifty.
It does look very dashing.
You know, I kind of have to question that the good fairies would consider this good clothing. Like, I would think they would consider like medieval clothing look better instead of this belt and zipper crap. But whatever, I still like it. It's a really good outfit. Yeah, here you go, dry forms. Yeah. I love the dry forms. I remember when I was a kid, this blew my mind. Oh shit, I could dual wield Sora? Oh man. Like, yeah, I got to his Roxas, but that was clearly like a one-time thing. But with Sora, it's like, oh man, you can like switch to a form with 2 Keyblades? Oh man. Oh, these Keyblades are heavy.
Garments also have other powers.
What those powers are, I don't know.
As you continue on your journey.
Yeah, see, even they don't know.
Do my best, and thanks a lot.
Okay, that'll be about 5,000 money. Yeah, how come they don't get new clothing? Yeah, I think I kind of like this outfit more than the one that we're going to be getting in Kingdom Hearts 3, to be perfectly honest, but I can live with it. I mean, I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me once I actually start to play the game itself. Maybe it'll grow on me, who knows. Yeah, I kind of hope that the dry forms from this game make a return in the 3rd game, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think they're going to be replaced with all new ones, and I'm a little disappointed, but Oh yeah, and here's something new to the final mix, is this little puzzle system. There's like a whole mess of puzzle pieces spread across all the worlds, and when you make pictures out of them, you get a prize. I will be showing off how to get like a number of these things, but I'm not going to get them all on screen. The problem with it is you have to get like high jump or glide or aerial dodge to get them all, and like have them leveled up to max. So you have to do a lot of backtracking. Oh yeah, and that was I'm pretty sure that was Jiminy's last appearance in the entire game. Yeah, and of course, like in the original version, of course, in the basement of the Twilight Town mansion, that was his last appearance. But here he got one more. And now he just hides in Sora's hood for the entire rest of the game. Yeah, I'll, at the very least, I'm going to show off me putting the pieces together so you can see how they look complete, I guess, and what the prizes are. But I'm not going to show myself getting all the pieces. Though, in my defense, you can see, like, almost all the puzzle pieces, like, right away. It's just getting to them is the problem. Because, again, you have to power up all the dry forms to their max before you can really get them all. At the gummy ship. Though, actually, the gummy sequences are actually pretty fun in this game. Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I do kind of like how the dry forms have their own unique way of leveling up. Like Valor form, it's every time you hit an enemy, any enemy, or any boss or anything, every time you hit them while you're in Valor form, you get 1 experience point. I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but like you only level up dry forms like I think 9 times after you unlock Master form, so it's not too much experience. It, you know, kind of it adds up pretty quickly. And of course, there's one of those Mushroom 13 guys is very useful for leveling up Valor. The one in Agrabah.
Special gates.
Ooh, special gates. Ooh.
I'm afraid I do not know.
Yeah, even he's just like, I don't know. Nomura doesn't even know. So.
Will serve as your guide.
So what? Just hold out the Keyblade and it'll point to the right direction like a compass.
To the gummy ship. Though the worlds may seem far apart and out of reach, they nonetheless remain connected by invisible ties, as do our hearts.
Oh, gag me.
Our hearts are connected.
Reconnect. Kingdom Hearts.
Correct.
I love how Yensid almost looks like he's evil at some points. Like when he said, "Oh, correct." It kind of looks like he was giving off an evil smile there.
Heartless.
No, I don't believe Yensid is secretly evil. It's just sometimes he pulls off facial expressions that can almost be classified as nefarious, and I actually kind of find it kind of funny.
Pathways to the gate.
He is a little bit uncanny with his big old eyes, you know? Life isn't fair, Donald.
That is all the information I can give to
I am done with this game now. I'll see you in Birth by Sleep.
and Goofy. Everyone is waiting.
Yeah, that's pretty meta. Even when this game was released, it was pretty meta. Everyone's waiting for the actual game to begin. Yeah, and then he just I don't think he appears at all for the rest of the game, I don't think. He just vanishes. Like, you can't even go to talk to him or anything. Yeah, as far as I recall, he never appears until, like, Birth by Sleep. Like, he's not in 358 or Coded, I don't think. No, I think Coded... Wait, was Birth by Sleep before or after Coded? I don't know.
Haven't we seen this somewhere before?
Yes, dear. I wonder whose it was.
Was it Yensid's?
Maleficent.
Got Merryweather.
Mustn't
Ugh.
remember her name.
I'll be honest, Merryweather is the only one whose name I can remember.
She was
Like, I think one of them is Flora and one is Fauna, I think, but I can't remember which one is which.
What'll we do?
I think Flora might be the green one, but on the other hand, I don't really care. Because they too also vanish from the narrative after this cutscene. So it's not really that important.
Whatever shall we do? Perhaps we should tell Master Yensid.
Yeah, then nothing comes of that.
Do. Hurry.
Yeah, I don't think these three or Yensid appear until... I don't think any of them appear for the rest of this entire game.
Maleficent.
Yeah, so apparently just remembering Maleficent will bring her back to life? I don't really get it, but whatever. It's good to see her back. What are we laughing at?
Howdy, Sora. How you doing?
Hey Chip, hey Dale. Where were you two during the where were these two during the events of Chain of Memories? I guess just back at Disney Castle, I guess? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, the Gummy Ship segments of this game are actually pretty cool. I'm still not gonna show all of them off though. I'm only gonna show off about 2 or 3 of them, so. Because I mean, there's really not too much to talk about while you're playing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, like 3.5 hours it took me to get out of Twilight Town. Good fucking god. But anyway, now the prologue is, as I see it, officially done. I don't consider Hollow Bastion part of the prologue, really. But anyway, yeah. It is officially done. We can finally start with the real game. So I will see you next time where we pay a visit to Hollow Bastion. So I'll see you then.